Okay, hello. I am sorry I am late. I had a team meeting this evening and my leader was late because she was having technical difficulties and that put us all kind of behind. So I'm going to get going with this. I'm going to be as quick as I can and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it.
Hello.
Let me turn
I'm late. I had a team meeting this evening.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had my phone on and I can hear that there was a delayed reaction. Let's see here. What do I want to start with? First of all, I want to talk just a little bit about the team challenge that I've been doing. As you know, last week we did accessories and alphabet, and we made a card with the letter A, and B is a bundle or background stamping, and I am waiting for a specific bundle that is coming through in the mail, but it won't arrive until the 21st. So when I get that, then I can do that one. I'm going to go over C. C is case or chalk. And I'm going to say casing, and what that means is I was inspired by someone to make a card like this, by another demonstrator, and so I made this card in a panoramic view, added a ribbon, did this saying, and there was a unique way of making that frame. I did do a video on it. You can look back at my videos and see what I did there. Okay, then the next one that she had, or that we have, is D. D is designer series paper or dies. This is a card that I also made in the past that I believe there's a video on, or if not the video, there will be, it's on my blog, so you can go there. And this is all done with DSP paper or designer series paper. I did a lot of cutouts, and as well as the background. To the coolest friend ever was the saying that was chosen from the Penguin Place. So you can again look at my blog. There might be I don't know if there's a video in the past on that or not. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to look at it ahead of time, but I do know that it's on my blog. Okay, so that takes care of those. The last time I did a video, I said, let me know that you watched the video, post a comment, whatever, and I'll send you a free homemade card. Well, Susan Rogers was the only one, so she is going to get the card that I made with the gift tag card, which was the gift tag card. So Susan, I will be sending that to you soon. All right, tonight, just for Tickled Tuesday, I'm jumping to F, and we're going to do a fun fold card. And tonight I'm doing the Pinwheel fun fold card. This is a pinwheel card, and we are going to be making this one. It has 4 different flaps that say something special, and I am naming this my friendship pinwheel tower card. All right, so I put some friendships are just meant to be. You can fold it over, and our friendship tips the scale. You more than measure up. Love you more, sweet friend. Okay, so that is our pinwheel card, and that's what we're going to make. When you fold it like this, it'll fit right into an envelope very easily. So let's get going. By the way, if you put any comments with this, I will put your name into a drawing so that you can get this homemade card tonight. I'm going to show you where you can find your supplies. Tonight I'm going to be using the DSP paper from Beauty of the Earth. It's on page 11 in our 21-22 annual catalog. So I will be using DSP paper from there, and also from page 132, our In Good Taste DSP. Both of those will be used in tonight's presentation. Also, I will be using the stamp sets. One's called Measure of Love. You can find that on page 32 of our annual catalog. Right there. And then this set right here, let me see if I can adjust my camera just a bit. It is our summer shaded cling stamp set. And this stamp set also has, and that's found on page 75, by the way, that also has a die set, so it can come in a bundle. But right now, if you purchase anything $50 or more in our Stampin' or in our mini catalog, or in it, well, actually, yeah, mini catalog, any of our catalogs, if you purchase $50 or more, you can get this die cut set for free. All right. So that's what we're working with tonight. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to need when you make this. You will need a piece of paper that's going to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it's going to be scored at 1/4 inch, 4, 3, and 2 and 1 inches. And we'll be doing that together in just a few minutes. You're also going to need 4 of these 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 cards. And with the DSP paper, you're going to need 4 of the 2 1/2 by 4 size cards. So with that in mind, we'll get started. I already put some of the DSP paper down already. Okay, oh, there's my white card. And I'm going to adhere this one on right away before we get started. Okay. Now, let me get out my trimmer, and we are going to get started with this one right away, because this is what makes the actual tower. So 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then we're going to score it. I'm going to score it at 1/4. And then from there, I'm going to go to 1 inch. Two inches. 3 inches, and that should be it. Okay. Then we're going to fold it by each space to include our little thing. And I'm going to fold those right here. Oh, something didn't work right. I'm trying to figure out what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. So we should be fine. All right, there we go. It just wasn't laying right and I couldn't figure it out. Okay. I actually want this to be the inside, so I'm going to fold these on the other side. I want the green to be the inside. All right. All right. We are going to put some glue right here. And I'm going to stick it on the edge. Okay. And we've got that in place right there. So that makes our tower. All right. Then I'm going to put that aside and we are going to start with our first flap. That's our blue one. I've already got my flowers all set. I'm going to color it real quick with my blending pens. There we go. Okay. First, I'm going to color the yellow ones. Well, I hope you all have had a great day. I was off of work today, so I spent the majority of my day trying to get ready for this video. And so it kept me very busy. But I finally got together, and now now this is where we're at. I was busy on my team meeting tonight. We talked a lot about blogging and doing videos and all that kind of stuff. So it was like I didn't want to leave it because it was all information that was important to me. So I just kept on, and that's why I got late too. So this the red I used was our real red. The yellow I used was our Daffodil Delight. Both of them, you'll see I'm using different shades of them. There's a light shade and a dark shade. These are the use of our blending pens, and I love the blending pens because you can do so much with them in making everything come alive and looking really well. Okay, and now I'm going to use our olive green, and I'm going to do something a little different with this. We're going to take care of our leaves, but I'm also going to, actually, I'm going to use the other tip. Do I have the right one here? Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm going to take the light one, and I'm just going to just take the very tip end and very lightly go across these. Not all the way, just enough to give it the green look that we want it to. All right. So it got away. You have to be really hardly touching it with these small lines. Okay, and let's see, there's my cap. And then I will continue to do the leaves themselves. And I'm going to use the dark blending pen for those. All right, we got that all done. Then what I'm going to do is, before we get too far here, I'm going to use my black memento. And I'm using the stamp from our Shaded Summer set that says, "Some friendships are just meant to be." And I'm going to ink that up real quick. And I'm going to stamp it right there. Oop. And then I'm going to grab my dimensionals. I had to order more of these. I'm running out of them. I use them so much. Let's see. There we go. And I'm going to put some dimensionals. I'm going to put a lot on here because there's a lot of space. And I want to make sure that it's going to fit really well. Oops, that one should move over a little bit. There we go. And let's see, let's take one more. We'll put it there. And then I also have some mini dimensionals. And I'm going to use the mini one just to get in this little space here. All right, and then we'll take the paper off of them. My fingers don't want to grab it. Come on. There we go. I'm using my take your pick tool, and it usually goes faster than this. I think because I'm in a hurry. You know how you get rushed because you know you're late and everything, so then you get into a hurry and then nothing goes the way it should. So I need to breathe and calm down. All right. So there's our first sheet. I'm going to put these aside. And then we'll go to the next one. And this one I'm going to use Our Friendship Tips the Scale. And I'm going to just cut around this. Sometimes I use punches to put my sentiments on. Sometimes I like to cut around them just to give them a different look. Sometimes I just cut a straight strip of some sort and use that. So there's a variety of ways that you can put your sentiments together. Now I did this picture ahead of time, and I used the blending pens again. You can see that I blended the dark with the light there to give the frosting just those different shades that makes it unique and fun. And on this particular card, this one I wanted the flowers to stand out, so I used the dimensionals. This one I want the sentiment to stand out, so I am going to use dots on this one, our little glue dots. So I'm going to put one there and one there. This one will take several glue dots as well. And I'll use one there. One there. And there. I'm going to put them down at the end so that it sticks real well. And I have one left here, so I'm going to put it right in the middle there. Okay. And we're going to put the picture down there. And this image all came from the other stamp set. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. That image came from our Measure of Love stamp set. All right, and then on our sentiment, I am going to use some dimensionals as well. And I'll use my bigger ones. Paper came right off of that one. All right. And I'm going to put that right at the bottom. So that's our second piece. All right, then we're going to work on this one. Now this one was kind of fun to do. I had to be a little more creative. I'm going to close up my Memento stamp pad so I don't get things all black in the process. What I did is I took, oh, here they are. I took my small paper, my smaller grid paper that I have, and I grabbed my dark blending pen, my Daffodil Delight, and I colored them. I colored the inches on it to give me the ruler effect that I wanted. Now, I don't have to be real picky about how well I color in the lines or anything like that, with this, so I'm just gonna quickly go through this. In fact, I think I'm going to use my other end because it's a little longer and easier to do these bigger spots with. So if you like to color and a messy color, this is the way to do it. All right. And then I just cut that strip off. There we go. Just gonna touch up a few spots there. All right, so now I have 2 of those. And on the opposite side, I have it in centimeters. So I'm going to color a strip of those. And we're going to cut that one apart. Okay. Now, let's see. I want to look at my card here. And then you just kind of decide how you want to line them up. So I can do it that way, and I'm going to cut, whoops, about right here, and I'm going to trim it. Now normally what I should have done, I'm not going to take that off now, but what I should have done is place these on here first on that DSP, and then after I got them all placed, laid it down, because it would have worked a lot easier. But anyway, because then I can trim off the paper where I need to. But I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to measure a couple different ways here. I'm going to do my centimeters like right there. I'm going to put that underneath that one. Just trying to figure out how I want to line it up. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do my final one right across this way. I'm going to end it at the 3, it looks like. Okay. So put a strip of, uh-oh, did I run out? Oh, not yet. There we go, get it in the right direction, we'll do good, huh? All right. that. I'm not going to need this one quite as long as I had it. So I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to put my final one right across here. All right, now what I can do here is line this up right here and cut it along that line. So as you can see, that's how it would work to cut these, or do it strictly on the DSP and then adhering the DSP to the white or to your background. It'll go a lot easier when it comes to trimming it. Okay, all right, so there's that one. And then I'm going to, let's see, I thought I had a strip here. Here it is. I am going to put this sentiment on, which also comes from our Measure of Love stamp set. Okay. It says, "You more than measure up." I like that saying. And we're just going to adhere that right here to this spot. All right, there's our third page. And then the last one I'm actually going to use my Stamparatus for. Oh, it says my battery's running low. Let me plug in my computer here so that I don't go dark on you, or any darker on you. Okay. Then I'm going to take these two little pieces. I'm just going to hold them in place with my magnets. Then I'm going to line the stamp up on here so that it's right where I want it to be. Okay, and then we're going to press it down. That'll bring it up. I'm going to take my black Memento and I'm going to ink them. And we're going to push it down. And we have our sentiments for the last card. Oop, let's put those back there. And I'm not going to use dimensionals on these because as we put this together, it's going to be layered pretty good. So no, come on. put those right there. And I'm going to put my sweet friend on that one. And my love you more there. So then we're just going to glue these to the final page. And there we have it. Now we can start to put this tower together. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take I'm going to put this glue right along this edge where this fold is by the quarter. And I'm going to line this up right next to that fold of where the 1/4 inch was. Then I'm going to, let's see, this one's the next one that I want. I think I'm going to put the glue right on the side of this one this time. And I'm going to match it right up with the edge of this fold. Okay. Now something didn't go right when I folded these. I'm not sure what it was. It didn't measure right. Okay. I'm going to do this one. And I'll do this one. So it goes flush right up against there. And then we have our 4 pieces and our tower card. Isn't that cool? I just think these are the coolest. And so you can fold these so that it will fit in the card. And after your friend looks at them all, then they can put it on display and set it up for you, for everyone to see. So that's how you do your Pinwheel tower card. Again, if you leave a comment, I can put your name into a drawing so that you can receive